Hey, what's up everybody? We're back with some more XDefiant. I'm currently on tier 10 for the battle pass. All I want is the L11. I got a pretty good ways to go. So that's kind of the plan. We're gonna do some sniping. I haven't played since like the first day the season came out. Somebody's yelling through the controller speaker. I don't know how to shut that off. I don't even hear this guy in the headset. It's all through the controller. I've looked through the settings. I don't know why I can't change that. I've been on Elden Ring like the past 6 weeks, non-stop. Shadow of the Erdtree was so fire. Literally have played through it twice back to back, and I'm kind of ready to go into a third playthrough. I definitely feel like I've played it enough. I'm good to take a little break for a bit, but I still want to play it. I do enjoy XDefiant a lot though. This has took that place of like the game I can just get on and play and just chill out however long I want. This pretty much took the place of COD for me. Like I just fell out of COD for a couple years and I would buy the game still, but then never play them. Like I'd buy it, play it once, play it twice, and then I just get back into the other fucking single player games I was in the middle of. And it's the same thing with XDefiant, except this game was free. So it's kind of a win. I don't gotta worry about feeling like I lost money. I don't feel like this game is gonna be out of date in a year, you know? I mean, unless the game dies, but otherwise, you know, they're just gonna keep updating it. Dude, I am missing every single fucking shot. This is absurd. I did absolutely awful that game. You always get this weird feeling when you finish like a longer game. There's like an emptiness. Like for the past month, all I've thought about pretty much day to day when I get on is loading up Elden Ring and getting back in the middle of that playthrough I was on. It's so weird to like say this in the context of a fucking video game, but it's true. Like I've got plenty of backlog games that I want to play, but I was having just so much damn fun, and it's like I'm gonna have a ton of fun on whatever the next thing I play is. But I guess you just kind of get used to that pattern. You're used to having it there, and you're already like comfortable with what you're, you know, in the middle of or something. Oh, I feel like an asshole. Let me at least touch it. Okay, I helped. How would you guys rank 2024, like in relation to the last handful of years for video game releases? I don't really have the best view on it because last year was the first year that I really got back into like single player games. Like I played a couple games throughout the years that would come out, but like I might play one game a year, like single player stuff. Because for me with gaming, COD was the first game I like really even like played. I'm going to the TAC 50. I can't hit fucking shots today. Call of Duty was the first like multiplayer game that I really got into, and it stuck pretty damn fast. So from the time I started playing Call of Duty, like early 2010s, that was practically the only game I played until like 2018. Like I would still play single player stuff like Skyrim, some Final Fantasy, things like that. But for the most part, day to day, I was getting on COD to snipe and try to hit some clips. That was like my plan every day. Maybe I can hit a banger today. All I would think about. And then going into like 2019 is when I first started playing Rocket League, and that took me completely over until like sometime during 2023. I had started losing a bit of interest in Rocket League though, I think. Not because I wasn't having as much fun. It was more so I started realizing like all of the really good games that I missed out on. And I felt that it was better for me to just start playing those games instead of only playing like pretty much one game like 90% of the time. And it was a great decision because god damn, there have been some good games. 2023 had some great games. Starfield. Lies of P is probably my favorite Souls game that's not a FromSoft game. Granted, there's a few I haven't played, but it's definitely up there. I really enjoyed that game. 2024 though has been like bangers all year. We had Tekken, we had Dragon's Dogma 2, we have Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, Shadow of the Erdtree, Game of the Year but not Game of the Year. Once Human, that game was sucking hours out of my day. I'm still playing it. I definitely slowed down. I started playing it and it would just, that's all I'd play for the whole night. Keep saying I'm gonna get off after I add this little addition to my house or go do this one quest, and then it just never ended. We did have Helldivers. I enjoyed that game, but you know, it had its own thing that they kind of got themselves in a mess for with Sony. There's still a handful of good looking stuff coming out too. Black Myth, Anotria. Maybe to some people this year isn't that good if you're not an RPG fan. The new Dragon Ball game comes out in a couple months. But yeah, everything I like is getting some screen time this year. So I'm here for it. I have no complaints. What? Fuck. I've got some backlog gaming to do as well because of these new games. Greedfall 2 is coming out in September. I've never played the first Greedfall. I never even heard of it until I seen a post about the second one. As far as I know with that game, it's like open world RPG. I don't really know much about it. Looks cool though. It's like a medium length game as well, I think.
You can't hide now.
Enemy neutralized.
Ooh. Oh, we won! Nice! We were behind a couple kills right there. I didn't even realize we were right at the end of the game. Let's go. That's a comeback. We take those. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is coming out this year as well. I've never heard of that until I seen a post about the second one. So I gotta go back and play the first one on that. That's also like a medium length game. Between those two, I should probably start working on them soon since one comes out in 2 months and then the other doesn't have a date yet. So it's probably gonna be a November, December release, I'm thinking. Feel free to drop a comment if you've played Kingdom Come or Greedfall before. If you think there's a better between the two of those that I should play first, let me know. Also, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to drop a like and subscribe. I upload pretty much every day. The last like 6 weeks, there's been like 30 some Elden Ring videos that have went up. But we're done with that for now, sadly. The next month or so is gonna be all backlog gaming with some XDefiant mixed in probably. The more I think about it, 2024 is a pretty fucking good year for games. But like I said too, when it comes to like prior years, like 2018 to 2022, like all of those years, I really wasn't playing any single player stuff. I've played some games that came out in those years that were damn good. A Plague Tale, both of those games were fire. These two sequels coming out, I'm pretty sure the original game for both of those came out in that span of years as well. This one game just dropped a few days ago, Dungeonborn. It looks pretty cool. I'm not sure if I'm gonna check it out or not. That might be something that kind of sucks me in. I don't mind getting drug into another game that I get really invested in. I'm just at the point now where I have so many games I want to play. I'm worried that I'm gonna get trapped into an MMO and not make enough time to play all this other shit that I want. Yeah, I think overall though, this year is pretty damn good for games. Let me know what you guys think though. This is probably a pretty short video. I just feel like I need to take a day and just get on this and talk and just damn talk about what the fuck ever for a bit and not be in the middle of a playthrough for a minute. But yeah, thanks for watching guys. If you did enjoy the video, drop a like. Feel free to subscribe as well. We'll see you in the next video guys. Peace everybody.